You need to be able to speak up for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Or don't be afraid to be like, no, this is what I'm requesting, because you can choose the type of care that you want and don't want. They cannot pressure you into doing anything. You have to give them consent, and you can tell them what you want. You know, and so I asked her, because I'm like, in my last dermatologist, doctor, I would see an actual doctor and they would administer, or his residents will administer, which, you know, are normally about to be doctors. Rarely was it ever a nurse. Not to say that nurses don't know what they're doing, but it's like, okay, if this whole facility is just ran by nothing but nurses and 2 PAs, no. So advocate for yourself, please. Like, literally, I am already getting relief in my scalp from where I just could feel it. I could tell it. And on top of that, I had already prayed. This is another little tidbit. I had already prayed before my appointment. I asked the Holy Spirit, I'm like, you know, is it meant for me to even get them today? Because I felt it on me. I'm like, but let me make sure I'm listening to him, to God, not just what I want or my feelings and emotions. I'm like, Lord, because if it's not your will, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? And I prayed for a sign. And he gave me the exact sign 3 times before I even made it into the building. I'm like, I have to take heed. Like, God is like, no, do it. Go ahead. Get it done. Say less. So even when, you know, you might get a little bit of pitter-pat, like, oh, well, we don't have to do that. We can just do this. Once God said it, it's done. So let it be so, you know. And be confident when you're talking to these people. What they gonna do? If they can't give you what you need, well, let me talk to somebody who can. If you don't want to do it, give me somebody who else I can talk to, or another provider or something. You know what I'm saying? Make your claim, state your claim. You know, if you got to reschedule, do what you need to do. But don't be afraid to advocate for yourself, especially in this medical field. And especially if you are a person of color, especially a black woman of color. And that, because we be dealing with a lot of things with our scalp because of how much tension and all the things that we do with our hair, because we love to put protective styles in, but we were not all taught how to maintain those things. So it's like, when we come into these instances when we're dealing with things, we have to be able to go about it in a strategic way, while also still, you know, coming off professional and however we need to get what we need, you know. But y'all have a great day. I love y'all. I just had to share that with y'all. Please advocate for yourself. You got this. You are not inferior to anybody. Like, we got this.